Are we good? Are we ready? Yes, we are. Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rupi Kaur. As I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to be answering some questions. So this is basically my first question and answer. If that sounds interesting to you, I would suggest you grab a snack, chill, homie, because I think this video is going to be pretty long. I would say my name defines me. Rupi Kaur means happiness. I am full of rufaro. I'm full of happiness. I like to make people laugh. I'm always joking around. I'm the clown. You know, I don't mind being silly to make other people happy or make other people laugh and things like that. So yeah, happiness I think truly defines me, and it's a complete reflection of who I am. My name, I think it's really powerful name. I haven't declared a major at the moment. It's going to be political studies and business management. Even though I love French, I love history, I love literature, I love way too many art subjects, and I guess the one that made the most sense is politics. We have a love-hate relationship, but I understand politics. I guess my concentration is going to be international relations or public relations, because I talk too much, and I think in a perfect world I would have done communications and media studies. I value relationships and connection, as well as consistency, empathy, and sensitivity. And I think a lot of them are things you can find in relationships with people, right? People who take the time to understand me and get to know me, know what makes me tick, know what makes me happy, know when I'm sad, what do I say to Rufaro to cheer her up. Sometimes I can be really stubborn, I can be very sensitive and reactive, and once I'm in that bubble, whatever you say just bounces back, like I don't hear it. So I really value relationships and connection and taking the time to get to know someone. Mostly people like poets and comedians. My favorite poet is Rupi. I read a lot of her poetry on Instagram. I don't really know too much of her personal story, but I know she's been through some very extreme highs and extreme lows. But I just love the way she carries herself. I love her writing. I love what she writes about. I am inspired by it, as well as comedians. I have three. I really like Steve Harvey, I like Trevor Noah, and Kevin Hart. All three of them are spectacular, at least to me. Being a comedian I don't think is easy, and they make it look easy. So yeah. This is an interesting question. Okay, I personally am not for it. Listen, I think females naturally, we have an innate nurture element where we just want to care for people, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. This is just how I see it. And if you're living with your man's homie, you're gonna be like, ooh, let me take care. And I think it's a very slippery slope. Like, you put yourself in a position that's a little bit there's this meme I saw a couple of days ago that I think is the perfect explanation for that, where basically Squidward and SpongeBob are together, and the caption is "Don't catch feelings," and SpongeBob is already enmeshing himself into Squidward's life. Okay, babes, if you're living with your mans, that's you. Don't kill yourself if you are. If you're not, well then I guess we're on the same page. Anything Afro beats boosts my mood, and I think right now it's Fireboy. Yeah. 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 Fireboy, yeah, so. Bam. And then my sibling decided to ask me the question. Yes, I do. I've got two siblings, so I'm the middle child. Apparently we have a lot of issues psychologically. I would say arrogance. You know, there's those guys who just go about saying things like, and some people openly objectify females. They'll be like, oh, can you chill? My biggest turnoff would be, it's a terrible attitude. You know, at the end of the day, it is conditional. Not everyone can be my friend, okay? When's my birthday? My birthday is on the 2nd of February. So I'm an Aquarius. Woo-hoo. apparently were the hardest to love, according to a post I saw on Twitter. I like this question. For a girl would be Dalitso. Dalitso means blessing. I don't really like the name. It just sounds really nice to me. I also really like the name Tawana. For a boy, I like the name Malachi. I also really like Mudiwa. Complete disrespect and disregard when it comes to time. If you ask me to come to your talk show for an interview, I make the time. I end up spending the afternoon eating chocolate cake with the receptionist, talking about relationships and life. I'm texting you, I'm calling you, you're not responding, you're not answering, you're nowhere to be found. Sha. I think everything that my parents have taught me, you know, about life, with hindsight, obviously, I can understand where they were coming from, and I completely respect them for that. A lot of it also is subtle things that they just do. Very kind people, very humble, and very generous as well, and full of so much love. So yeah, I want to be successful, I want to be happy, the best mom ever, and I also want to own a luxury condo in Singapore. I'm in my home. One day I'm just gonna watch this video and be like, yeah. I would settle back in Zim because that's home, and I'm always like, yeah, I want a big fancy house in Glenlord. I don't know, at the moment I don't think it's the first choice, at least for the next 5 or so years. I would love to travel and just backpack my way through the world. Your setting has a very huge impact on your mental and emotional state, and I would really love to be in a place where I just feel calm 24/7. When I'm in Zimbabwe, I feel good for like the first week, and then after that I'm like, but that might change in a few years, I don't know. I'm a good writer. I know how to communicate effectively in writing. I've been writing for as long as I can remember. The first piece I ever wrote, I was actually in grade 2. I wrote a story about a guy in a cave. I actually got a prize from Allied Arts for that. And then in grade 3, I wrote my first poem called Croc Brains, and it was published in the school magazine. First year of high school, that's when I started writing a lot more. And ever since, and especially the last 2 years, I have been writing quite a lot. All right, I'll give you a quick tip. First of all, I want to tell you this. There is no such thing as a 5-minute shower. At least not a 5-minute effective shower, okay? Bathing is a very beautiful subject that combines both science and art, okay? And you need to master both elements of this beautiful subject. There's the theory as well as the practical part of it. And I'll tell you this, the mistake that a lot of people make when it comes to bathing and being clean is that they treat it like a hit and run. When I was in boarding school, I used to get punished a lot because I used to wake up before the bell rang so I could have a couple more minutes in the shower. Give yourself enough time, that way you won't need to time yourself. Make sure you know what type of skin you have. I personally have sensitive dry skin, so I need something moisturizing as well as something that's exfoliating. I love Dove soap, and I also use the Dove exfoliating body polish. A body oil is a plus. Be consistent with the products that you use. Don't be switching things up. If your body likes coconut oil, stick to that. Take note of your natural body scent. Some things may smell nice, but when you put it on your body, it doesn't smell nice. Get into the shower. Take it like a therapeutic session, okay? If you're angry, go in there and take all that pressure out on your skin, homie. You're gonna come out looking fresh. You're gonna come out looking spicy. You're gonna come out looking icy. Then after that, you're gonna be like, thanks for following. My older sister asks me, do you love me? Of course I love her. I called her a few minutes ago and the first thing I said was, I love you. Ask me more questions in future Q&As to come. I hope you enjoyed getting to know a little bit about me. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Honestly, I'm enjoying entertaining people, and I'm enjoying, for however long this video is, distracting you from the world. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. Mwah.